Hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Linus.
And I'm Marcus.
Welcome, Marcus. I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy you're back. Today we're going to be going through some master
Mix
bus processing.
Precis.
And Marcus is going to show us, me included, what he's been working on. This is a project that he's been working on, and he's going to show us what he does and what he uses. I'm excited.
So we are in Studio One.
Yeah.
We are mixing a big band.
Oh, what kind of band?
A live big band.
Ooh.
Sounds like this. And we are going to go through my master bus processing today.
Yeah.
So if we start with turning off everything and go through one by one. So we start with this little EQ that I made up with a side filter, taking away all the rumble in the side information.
Yeah, and why would you want to take all this?
Because we have a bass, a double bass here, and I don't want that to be in the middle information.
All right.
So I just filter it out to make room for other stuff, like trumpets and everything else.
You don't want the bass to take all the space.
No.
There's only so much energy you can use.
It is. And then we have a multiband compressor, and we can start from the bottom and go up. So here we have that. If you turn it on, now it turns.
Nice. Look at that.
So
little
now
dance.
there we have the bass of the bass guitar all by itself down there. And then we have another band that had some nice body to it that I wanted to emphasize. And we go further up, we have all the trumpets and all the brass.
That's where everything is.
Yeah. It's quite intense, so it needs some taming.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. And in the top, we have all that sizzle that also needed some taming. And if we turn on and off, and now it's off. And now it's on. You might hear that it's more controlled in all the frequencies.
I feel like you can tell.
Yes. And then we added another compressor.
Oh my goodness,
And
it's an analog compressor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
In the box.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
You can always touch the screws, the knobs. Yeah. And that sounds like this.
Yeah.
And Linus, what does it do?
Well, obviously it compresses.
Yeah. Well, since it is a clone of an analog compressor, it tries to be like it in some way. So
The character.
I use it for the color of the real unit. That is quite good replicated in the digital world here.
Cool.
And then we go to one of my best friends. It's called Fresh Air, and it's free.
Your secret weapon.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, you should go and get it now. That adds and shh.
But that feels like that's something that you don't want.
Yeah, exactly. But listen to this. You can really make something pop without hurting your ears, actually.
All right, play it again.
You take that better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it's compression and adding high frequencies at the same time, and making it in a very pleasant way. Of course, you can overdo it, but you just need so much. And then we have the final limiter.
Just okay.
It's just a standard limiter. We just add some volume and pushes up the lowest parts and pushing down the highest part. So without it, it obviously would be quieter.
Yeah.
And with it, it's a little bit louder. And we are aiming for -14 LUFS, which is the standard is actually -14, but we wanted it to be more dynamic, and so the lowest note could be lower and the highest note could be more emphasized.
Yeah, and that is because it's a live acoustic.
Yeah, and there's many instruments, and the arrangements is very complex. That the lowest trumpet should be quite low in volume, in amplitude.
And then they push right through.
Exactly.
Yeah. It destroys your compressor. I mean, Makes it sound nice.
Exactly. And my other favorite tool is this one.
All right, that looks interesting.
Yeah, it's called
What is this?
Tonal Balance Control. And whatever I'm listening through, I can look at this and see that I'm in the ballpark of where I need to be. So it shows us the frequency curve of what we hear. So this, and I always have it on the last instance of on my plug-in chain. So I hear what I'm processing as well. So if we can listen to what we have here. We have the bass here, and then go up and hear.
Then you can kind of tell what you need to higher or lower.
Yeah, exactly. So it's quite low here if you listen to what is right there. If it's something we want to emphasize or if it's good.
Yeah.
And so on. And we should stay in this.
That kind of sounded old school when you did that over there. You know, when the old records.
Yeah. So we have different styles here that we can choose from, depending on what we are mixing.
Very cool.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, you showed us very quickly now. This is not how fast it goes for you to do this.
Maybe not.
How much time have you put into this? How much work?
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah, but it's 1.5 hour of recording.
That's a lot.
And I think it is 44 tracks.
All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I hope I learned something today, and I hope you guys learned something today. Thank you so much, Marcus, for showing us. I want to talk to you guys now. I hope you liked this video. Share it with all of your friends. We want your friends to be our friends. If you have any comments or questions, just put it in the comments below. Email us. We have an email. Yeah. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
And have a good day.